Greetings, YouTubers, and welcome to my 24th TTM video. Today I will show you 4 TTMs I got in the mail today, and also 3 purchases that I picked up as well, and the one dreaded failure. Yes, got a failure back. So let's get started. The first failure I sent out just a week ago, and it was to Mr. Joe Cap. That's the photo I sent. Maybe he didn't like the photo. He was with the Patriots. But I got the photo back with the letter. It was just put in the envelope and sent back to me. I know he's been having issues with Alzheimer's, so I don't know. But never like to get the return, but that's the breaks. It's part of the game, so I'll let everybody know in case they thought about sending out to him. First purchase I got is of a former baseball player. First ever designated hitter, Mr. Ron Bloomberg. I got him in a Yankee uniform, but I wanted to get him in one of these beautiful Chicago White Sox outfits. And it was already signed, so I didn't have to send it to him. I think he charges about $5 for a card and $10 for a photo. But I like those old South Sider uniforms there at the old Comiskey Park. Ronald Mark Bloomberg, better known as Ron, 72. Born in August of 1948, just a few weeks back, in Atlanta, Georgia. Great high school athlete, lettered in 4 sports: baseball, football, basketball, and track. He received 125 basketball scholarship offers. That's how good he was. How good was he? John Wooden, the legendary coach at UCLA, personally came to Georgia to meet this gentleman. He also received over 100 football scholarships offers as well, so he was quite the athlete. He was the first overall pick of the New York Yankees in the 1967 draft. He signed for $75,000, which in today's market's about $575,000. His major league career lasted from 1969 until 1978. Had a lot of injuries, but he always played. He gave 100%. He played for the Yankees in 1969 and then was injured in 1970 and came up in 71 and played with them until 1976. He was injured in the 1977 season, didn't play very much. Well, the Yankees won the World Series that year. And in the off-season, signed with the Chicago White Sox in 1978 for $300,000 was his contract. Made his major league debut at the age of 21. He just turned 21 2 weeks earlier. And again, he sat out the 70 season because he was beat up, injured. I should say, not beat up, but he had injuries which plagued him. But he became most famous on April 6, 1973 at Fenway Park, when he was the first designated hitter in Major League Baseball. He faced Louis Tiant with the bases loaded and was walked. His career average was .293. He had 52 homers and drove in 224 runs. 2 times he was voted the most popular person in New York. So that takes some doing. And he's a member of the National Jewish Hall of Fame as well. So I had him in a Yankee uniform. I wanted to get him, again, one in the White Sox where he played his last season. Met him in person at one of the autograph shows. Very nice gentleman. Second purchase I got is of a former Cleveland Brown, and I read a book on the Browns not too long ago, so I'm trying to get as many members as I can from that 64 team. And this is Mr. Clifton Anthony McNeil. Cliff, as he went by, also Sticks was his nickname. Wide receiver, born in 1940 in May. He's 80 years old. Born in Mobile, Alabama. Went to Grambling State. And in 1962, in the NFL draft, was selected in the 11th round with the 151st pick by the Cleveland Browns. Played with the Browns. I should say 63 draft, I guess. It was 62. I'll figure it out. Played with the Browns, and then with the San Francisco 49ers, the New York Giants, Washington, and finished up with the Houston Oilers. In 1968, he led the National Football League in receptions with 71. Made the Pro Bowl, his only time ever. In 1964, played on the NFL champion Cleveland Browns. He had 181 catches overall in his career, 23 TDs. So I got another member of the 64 Browns to add to the old collection. And now the TTMs. This first one came from North Carolina. 8 days, no fee whatsoever. 2 of 2. Didn't sign the index card, but as I always say, I'll live. That's always a bonus when they sign that. And put up the 2 here. That's a former NBA player, Mr. Theodore Blue Edwards. Right there. Got him on the hoops, the rookie one. Right there. His signature. Get some of that glare out of there. Theodore Blue Edwards, his nickname. He's 54. His birthday's next month, October 31st, 1965. Born in Washington, D.C. Attended East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina. In 1989, in the NBA draft, was selected in the first round, 21st pick overall by the Utah Jazz. His basketball career lasted from 1989 until 2001. He played with the Jazz, the Bucks, the Celtics, the Vancouver Grizzlies before they went to Memphis, and the Miami Heat. He also played in Greece for a couple of years as well. In 1989, he was the CAA Player of the Year, the Colonial Athletic Association. I don't even think East Carolina is a member of that conference anymore. And he was an NBA All-Rookie second team in his first season as well. He scored 7,585 points, about 10.8 a game, 2,376 rebounds, of 3.4 a game, and 1,409 assists, about 3 a game. He's a member of the East Carolina University Hall of Fame. Excellent dunker as well. Participated in one dunk contest, but didn't win. And again, 8 days, no fee from North Carolina, Theodore Blue Edwards. Thank you very much, Mr. Edwards. This next one came from Cincinnati, Ohio. Took 10 days, no fee whatsoever for this one. Signed 2 of 2, no index card, but that's former NFL player David Fulcher. Signed that Superman card, Super Bowl Superman. Trying to collect as many of those as I can and put his number down. There at number 33. David Dwayne Fulcher. He's 55, turns 56 in just 2 days, September 1964, born on the 28th in Los Angeles, California. Attended Arizona State. In the 1986 NFL Draft, was selected in the third round with the 78th pick by the Cincinnati Bengals. His career in the NFL lasted from 1986 to 1993. He played most of it in Cincinnati from 1986 to 92, and then signed on with the Raiders, who were in Los Angeles at the time in 93. But injuries cut his career short. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler in his career, 8.5 sacks overall, and he had 31 interceptions. He played in Super Bowl 23 when the Bengals lost to the 49ers in a great game. If you've never seen that game, go see it. Watch it on YouTube or wherever. It's a great game. And he's sixth. He was sixth, I should say, on the list of all-time Bengals. He was voted number 6, so that's pretty high up. Great player. Hall of Famer? I don't know. Maybe. We'll have to see, but he's a great TTMer. So let's put him in the TTM Hall of Fame in Pittsburgh there. I don't know why I keep putting that city, but why not? Great town. He signed 2. Very grateful for that. Next one is coming from Miami, Florida, and this was a 3 of 3. He signed both cards and also signed the index card as well, and that's former NFL quarterback Don Strock. There's the index card. Signed the 1976 Topps card, and their 1980 Topps as well. Solid backup in his career. Don Strock, born in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. 69 years of age, born in November 1950. This took 7 days. There was no fee whatsoever. Don Strock attended Virginia Tech. Great quarterback at Virginia Tech as well. In 1972, he led the nation in total passing and total offense. And he accomplished all that and finished only 9th in the Heisman Trophy voting that year. So, great year. In 1973 NFL Draft, he was taken in the 5th round with the 111th pick by the Miami Dolphins. At that time, they already had Bob Greasy, Hall of Famer in his right. He played in the NFL from 1973 to 1989. Played with Dolphins the bulk of his career from 1973 to 87. Then 1 season with the Browns, and then 1 season in Indianapolis with the Colts. He was a member of the 1973 Dolphins, the taxi squad, which is essentially like the practice squad, which won Super Bowl VIII that year. He was on, I should say, two Dolphins teams that went to the Super Bowls. Super Bowl 17 when the Dolphins lost to Washington in Pasadena, and Super Bowl 19 out in Palo Alto when they lost to the 49ers. But one of his most famous games, or I guess his most famous game, his most famous moment in football came on January 2nd, 1982 in an AFC divisional playoff game against the San Diego Chargers. The Chargers led Miami 24-0 when Don Strock came into the game. I believe David Woodley was the quarterback at the time. Well, Strock led Miami from a 24-0 deficit to tie the score in the third quarter. The Dolphins ultimately lost the game to San Diego 41-38 in overtime. In that game, Strock went 29 of 43, 403 yards through 4 touchdowns and 1 pick. His whole career, he threw 45 touchdowns, had 5,349 yards, and he is a member of the Virginia Tech Sports Hall of Fame as well. So again, 7 days, no fee out of Florida. Great TTMer there, Don Strock. The old 76 set. All I need is that Walter Payton rookie card for that set, and that should only take me another century at this point. That's an expensive card. Wish I'd have saved it when I was a kid, if I had it. And this next to last TTM is a photograph of a recipient of the Medal of Honor, and that's Mr. Herschel Williams right there. Herschel Woodrow Williams, better known as Woody. This took 7 days, no fee, from West Virginia. That's where Mr. Williams was born. October 1923. He's 96, so we celebrate his 97th birthday coming up. True gentleman to sign this. He was a United States Marine, received the Purple Heart and the Medal of Honor, as he's so nicely inscribed on it. Fought at the Battle of Guam and, of course, at the Battle of Iwo Jima. Now, he wasn't in the flag raising here, but he was at that battle, so that's why I sent that picture to him. This guy was a true hero. At the Battle of Iwo Jima, one of the things he did, I'll just give you a small sample of what he did. His Marines were pinned down by machine gun fire from the enemy. His company commander asked one of his men to attach a high explosive charge to a pole with the support of a flamethrower and several Marine riflemen. Well, he did that. He was going to shove the improvised weapon into an opening in one of the enemy's pillboxes. As they moved forward, all of the men were casualties except for Williams. He was the only one who wasn't a casualty. He arrived at the first pillbox, pushed it in, blew them up, killed them all. He returned 5 times doing the same thing, destroying all the rest of the enemy pillboxes. That's just one of the things he did at the Battle of Iwo Jima. True American hero, 96 years young, still a resident of West Virginia, 7 days, no fee. If you had a chance, write him. I thanked him when I wrote him, for his service as well, as I thank every veteran. And again, he signed Medal of Honor for me. And the last one is a purchase. It's a future Hall of Famer. If this guy didn't get in the Hall of Fame, then something's wrong. And that's Mr. Omar Vizquel. Got this through a signing they had. Could not say no. Omar Vizquel, better nicknamed the Little O. He's 53 years old, born in April 1967 in Caracas, Venezuela. His baseball career lasted from 1989 until 2012. He played for the Mariners, the Indians, the Giants, the Rangers, the White Sox, and the Blue Jays. He had a .272 lifetime average, 80 homers, 951 RBIs, 2,877 hits. 3 times was an All-Star, just 3 times. I would have thought more. He was an 11-time Gold Glover. He's the all-time leader in double plays. He was the oldest shortstop to win a Gold Glove at 39 in 2006. He has the highest career fielding percentage by a shortstop with at least 1,000 games played. Played in the World Series in 1995 and 1997 when the Indians lost to the Braves and the Marlins. He's a member of the Cleveland Indians Hall of Fame, and he should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame soon. I certainly hope so. Great player, great fielder. Well, that's it. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're new to the channel and you like it, hit the old subscribe button. If you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. We always like comments from everybody, and I like to respond to them. If you need any addresses or anything from this video or past videos, please don't be shy. I can certainly try to help you out. I always like to see people get responses and returns back. So thank you all. Stay safe. And I want to say good night tonight to Rhode Island.